15 Pretty Powder Room Ideas. This fresh and stylish powder room from Woollahra, Australia-based Decus Interiors is a study in contrasting shades of pink, with a raspberry-colored sink console and pale foam pink wall paint. It's also outfitted with a custom oval mirror, eclipse wall sconces from Articolo, and nougat terrazzo tiles by Fibonacci Stone with tones of white, gray, beige, and soft pink. A pair of dark pink and white orchids add a finishing touch to delight guests. In this cheerful powder room from Dabido at Old Brand New, sunny yellow wall paint is the star of the show. The bright color is tempered with a black and white patterned tile floor and a dark stained wood vanity. A bronze tap on the sink and a simple brass-framed mirror complement the color scheme, and a framed print above the toilet is a reminder that there is a place for art in every room in the house. This charming powder room at the Hotel Henriette in Paris combines simple white wall tiles, a petite wall-mounted sink with exposed plumbing, and a delicate bronze-framed hanging chain mirror with a pretty retro patterned floor tile that creates a focal point. A repurposed sewing machine table doubles as a sink for the vanity in this shiny new retro-inspired powder room. Graphic use of black and white creates a retro vibe with the patterned floor tile, a black ladder for towels, a black framed mirror, and industrial-style wall sconces. A hint of soft gray wall paint adds a tender touch to the otherwise crisp color palette. This pretty powder room isn't trying to reinvent the wheel but instead leans into the traditional, nostalgic vibes with charming flowered wallpaper to create a pleasing focal point. A white marble-topped vanity, white enamel crown molding, vintage-style round mirror, and modern retro chandelier with lampshades to soften the light completes the throwback look. This sweet powder room combines vintage and antique touches to create a timeless feel. Shiplap walls might scream modern farmhouse, but the marble-topped antique wooden hutch that houses the sink gives the room a sense of history and dimension. An antique gilded frame mirror with built-in gold tone candlesticks works well with the golden tones of the wood console and offers a romantic touch. An antique hairbrush, a simple vase of flowers, a pretty porcelain soap dish, and a green glass bottle create a nostalgic vignette and a perfect rest spot for guests to wash their hands. This cool-tone powder room takes on a serene vibe by combining icy blue wall paint, a pastel blue painted chest of drawers that doubles as a sink console, polished touches like a beveled mirror, and vintage-style wall sconces. Hints of black on the lampshades, picture frames, and sink console pulls add contrast and creates a cohesive and calming feel. I love mixing metals, and the metallic wallpaper made the small room feel much larger, says interior designer Erin Williamson, who chose dramatic Christian Lacroix for Designers Guild wallpaper to give this eye-catching little powder room a knockout punch of style. She finished off the design with a round mirror from CB2 and a vintage Mazega chandelier. This room is very petite and it was challenging to find a sink console that fits, so we had one made out of an oak slab, says interior designer Erin Williamson, who added a vessel sink with eye-catching copper plumbing. Simple white tiles on the walls create a neutral backdrop for the hand-painted custom floor tiles to shine. Because the room is so small, we kept the finishes light, airy, and uncomplicated, she says. Interior designer Erin Williamson chose groovy patterned wallpaper with clouds of coral and a simple white and black geometric tile for a lesson in playful contrasts in this lively little powder room. A round sink with a simple tap and an organic-shaped frameless mirror keep the focus on the room's most colorful feature. In this powder room designed by Or Studios, a moody color palette of matte black and a deep shade of red creates a polished, sophisticated, and masculine feel. A floating sink console, contemporary globe suspension light, and graphic black and white floor tile keep the small space feeling fresh and streamlined. This handsome powder room in shades of blue includes a sink console painted a deep blue, blue-textured wall tiles in a slightly lighter hue, and a barely there blue on the walls. A round mirror adds softness, and an exposed bulb pendant light with a bright copper detail is a warm counterpoint that adds a playful feel. This pretty powder room at the Hotel Henriette in Paris has a bright white rectangular sink with textured off-white backsplash tiles, pale pink wall paint, and vintage accessories like a round vintage beveled mirror and a retro bronze flower sconce to add charm and a sense of history to the space. This bright powder room has fresh white paint on the walls and ceiling, a modern wall-mounted toilet, and a large frameless mirror to bounce light around and create the illusion of more space. Warm hardwood floors, a modern farmhouse sink with a vintage-style tap, and a little vase of flowers create a contemporary farmhouse vibe. A powder room is a small space that lends itself to making bold moves and experimenting in ways that might feel intimidating in larger rooms. In this graphic powder room that mixes old and new, interior designer Aaron Williamson chose black and white patterned floor tiles, crisp white wall tiles, a retro-style freestanding sink with exposed plumbing, and a contemporary wall-mounted toilet. The dramatic matte black ceiling looks sharp yet creates a soothing, enveloping feel. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more interesting videos. And please hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm.